Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2! It's a challenge, Kakarot!
Introducing the Supplementary Combo Set. A supplementary combo set relates to any combo set that follows the base combo set or other supplementary combo sets. In getting past the base combo set, there are many options available, but it is extremely important that you as the viewer understand that the combo system of Tenkaichi 2 is a very unique one. The more advanced the combos become, the more unique the system becomes. The most basic means to reach a supplementary combo set will take place through charged melee, hooks, or transitional actions. It is possible for a character to possess a hook that acts as a transitional action, but one would require knowledge of character detail to use it effectively. As explained before, each square button included in the base combo set can be charged. In order to use a charged melee attack as a means to reach a supplementary combo set, one must consider the weak and medium charges. When using a weak charged melee attack, the opponent undergoes greening aftermath, which holds a specific recovery time. If the character in use possesses attacks that result with a shorter offensive recovery time and offensive activation time than the opponent's initial recovery time, it is possible to continue into the first supplementary combo set or second combo set by simply activating base melee again. Each supplementary combo set also consists of pressing the square button 5 times in quick succession. However, it is important to note that the physical attack output of the supplementary combo set is not reflective of the base combo set. A character's first combo set may consist of punches and kicks, while his supplementary combo set may consist of kicks and weapon executions. Again, important to note when regarding activation and recovery times of the attacks involved. That being said, it is also important to note that all square buttons within the supplementary combo set can also be charged. Therefore, if one had the correct character, skill, and inclination to do so, one could create a series of stringed combo sets based on nothing more than pressing square, with only charged squares to separate sets via transition. Again, with such a basic concept of combo strings, in which a base melee attack relates to a combo set can be charged, each charge must be timed correctly. At this point, it is important to understand the mechanical nature of the charge meter. The charge meter possesses a fluctuation element that affects the player's ability to time the release of one's charged attack. This fluctuation element is directly related to the amount of attacks landed on the opponent and how fast a charged attack will charge. In the simplest terms, when a player is able to exceed the number of hits calculated within a single combo set, the charge meter will begin to flash. At this point, the rate of charge is faster than if the player chose to charge an attack within the base combo set. As the number of successful hits increases within a short time frame, the charge meter will begin to flash faster, increasing the rate of charge for charged melee attacks. This in itself incorporates a change of technical skill requirement in simply linking charged attacks to each other through supplementary combos. Even with such a combo that only requires sequential executions of a single button, the timing of such button execution and charge release cannot be accomplished through what is noted in the button mashing argument. As the combo continues, the ability to charge and release at the desired level of power becomes more and more difficult, for the window of opportunity for weak charge release becomes smaller and smaller as the combo continues. If the player is not able to stay focused and adapt to the change of charge rate, one may slip into a medium charge release. The same can be said for any desired tactic of medium charge releases, but one can also link combos together through medium charge melee as well. However, unlike the weak melee charge, the medium charged attack creates red aftermath, sending the opponent away from his initial position. In order to continue this combo, one must perform a neutral dash to bridge the gap. In this instance, the dash must carry an attack of its own. The melee attack button can also be incorporated into the dash technique, resulting with a dash attack. These attacks can also be charged, but unlike the base melee charge, dash attacks are not strong enough to result with red or even smash aftermath. Instead, it is simply meant to establish a means of connective melee upon a non-blocking or limp opponent. In many cases, depending on the character, the dash attack can force the opponent's wake-up animation, bringing a limp opponent to his feet. Additionally, the dash attack includes a terminus called the Sonic Impact that smashes the opponent onto the ground directly in front of the player's character. This attack is very powerful and is sure to plant the opponent on the ground. This can be of high significance, for some players possess a style that works best while airborne, others may possess a style that works best when both characters are grounded. As one might gather, a player must strategize on how he can control the pace and location of battle within the stage's limitations. With the fighting mechanics of the game, one can force the opponent to fight into the air by knocking him into the air, or he can force the opponent to fight on the ground by knocking him onto the ground. As the game's tactical involvement may include how the player approaches the opponent, one can simply remain airborne or grounded and wait for the opponent to come to him. However, as this game also includes energy-based attacks, covering a distance to cause damage upon the opponent does not necessarily require a physical approach. In traditional fighters, one might consider the spamming of the Hadouken. Getting back to the point, the charged dash melee attack can be used to link medium-charged melee attacks and create supplementary chains. However, beyond this level of charge, one must consider homing and banishing attacks. Supplementary via hooks. This combo consists of two combo sets. The base combo set including the heavy finish hook to transition into the first supplementary combo set consisting of 5 base square melee attacks. Now, a player could choose to use the hook as a means of transitioning into the hook terminus known as the heavy crush, or simply leave the opponent in stun mode for an alternate follow-up attack. As briefly explained earlier, different characters may possess different hook variations within their combo construct. The hook that substitutes the second square for Super Saiyan Vegeta may not be the same hook that substitutes the second square for Kid Buu. Some characters may share similar combo constructs, and some characters may possess more than one of the same hook within their combo construct, substituting more than one square within their combo set. It is important that the player understands that once a particular hook is used within a combo, using the same hook a second time cannot be used to reach further supplementary combo sets. If one were inclined to incorporate multiple hooks within his combo structure, one would ensure that a different hook is used each time, emphasizing the importance of knowing the hooks possessed by one's character. An example of supplementary combos being reached through various transitions. Assume a character's combo construct possesses the following. Let's let the third square substitute be the heavy finish, the fourth square substitute be flying kicks, and let's assume this character also has the rolling hammer technique. This combo, though it may seem somewhat extensive compared to a simple base combo set, is fairly easy to pull off if the player understands the nature of the combo set connections. Through such an understanding, a combo like this could very well extend to 99 hits if the player possesses the right skill and timing. Just keep in mind that if the combo just stated were to include 2 ground slashes, the combo would end with collapsed aftermath. Understand that as free as Tenkaichi 2 seems to be at times, it is still a fighting game. Fighting games typically include combo limitations to a degree. In some cases, this will result with damage scaling, which can be found in many games including Budokai 3. In some cases, the combo will force a discontinuance if the mechanics are pushed too far, which can be found in Tenkaichi 2 and Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. This is important because we must understand the game's limitations before we dive into the deeper end. The transitional aspect of the basic combo string is fairly simple and would have been explained earlier, but it was necessary that the step-in concept be explained first. The step-in placement of the combo system takes place after the base combo set that consists of 5 square buttons, uncharged. This will result with step aftermath, in which the last square will push the opponent a few feet away, presenting a distance that the step-in can easily cover. Once this combo set is completed, the player will use the step-in to transition into the second combo set, also noted as the first supplementary combo set. It is important to note that the step-in can only be used as a transition from the base combo set, for if a hook has been used to transition into a supplementary combo set, attempting to complete a combo set for the step-in transitioning will not result with the opponent's step aftermath. As explained earlier, collapsed aftermath takes place when 2 of the same hook are performed in the same combo set. However, it also takes place after the 5th square of the supplementary combo set produced by the step-in transitioning. As the hook and step-in both act as combo-based transitions, the last square of the supplementary combo set will not allow for a continuation via step-in. The step-in is quite the unique maneuver for carrying offensive tactics, but one can also use the step-in to transition directly into the character's assigned step-in hook, usually set as a heavy finish. Oddly enough, one can typically recognize a player's level of skill on whether or not they incorporate the step-in with their combat. It is important that we not judge a book by its cover, but I'm rarely surprised when regarding this theory. Now what about throws? Throws are a major part of traditional fighting games, for while the guard can be proven to be effective against most, if not all, other attacks, the grab will typically bypass the victim's guard, resulting with a successful throw. In traditional games such as Street Fighter II, a throw may be as simple as slamming the opponent onto the ground, mounting for damage infliction without positional displacement, or physically launching them across the screen. In the case of Street Fighter II, the throw can be directed by pressing toward or away from the opponent during the instance of grabbing the opponent. In the case of Tenkaichi 2, directional throwing holds no relation to button command, but the physical position and state of the opponent. For example, a throw that takes place in the middle of the stage will result with a neutrally directed throw. If a throw were to take place while both characters are directly next to the grid, the throw will be redirected with central stage trajectory. Throws, as in many fighting games, are an excellent method for changing the pace of combat. Not only that, but the trajectory of release will create a structure for follow-up attack or pending strategy. The base throw is performed by holding forward and pressing X while inside the step-in barrier, previously noted as the second level of focal adherence. In this instance, the X button, which is usually used as a means of maneuvering capability, aka dash, step in, sidestep, etc., will be used as a means of inflicting physical damage. Now the physical aspect of a throw may vary depending on the chosen character. For example, some characters possess throws that are simply that, a throw, usually displayed as a 720-degree swing. Other throws may incorporate many combos with the last attack sending the opponent into projectile mode. Either way, it is also important to note the resulting trajectory for each attack as well, for a follow-up attack may require precise positional judgment and timing. Some throws will send the opponent into a neutral direction, straight out in front. Others may smash the opponent downward. This may hold high relevance when considering follow-up attacks, for some attacks may require the opponent to hold position out front. A downward throw may not be as useful in such a situation. Now if a throw cannot be defended against by the use of the guard, how does one avoid the grab? While the initial defense for avoiding a throw would be to duck the grab attempt or attack the opponent during grab initiation, even the traditional fighter has evolved to presenting counterattack to the grab, such as grab deflection. Looking at games such as the Tekken series, if a player attempts to grab the opponent can deflect the grab by pressing the correct defensive buttons at the right time. This has been shown to exist in other games as well, including Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, and yes, the Tenkaichi series as well. The window of deflection opportunity may be small, but it is possible to deflect the incoming grab by pressing circle at the instant of contact. If done properly, the player will counteract the grab by deflecting the opponent's hands away. Now as two attacks of the same priority will also neutralize each other, attempting to grab at the exact same time as the opponent will also result with grab defense. However, it is important to know that grabs are exhibited differently from one character to the next. Some characters produce a lunging action, in which physical displacement takes place with the attacker in order to reach the victim. Other characters may possess a stretch arm effect, in which there is no physical displacement with the attacker, for the arm stretch will cover the distance and pull the opponent to the position of grab initiation. Additionally, Super Android 17 obtains ki when he grabs his opponent by means of absorption. Knowing the timing of different grab attempts and the physical actions taking place are the key to successfully defending the grab, so it is important that we do our homework. The Giant's Throw. The Giant's Throw cannot be performed by every character. In fact, I might go so far as to say that most characters cannot perform this technique. The Giant's Throw is described as a throw that takes place when the opponent is laying down on the ground face up. If the player can reach position at the opponent's feet, he can perform the Giant's Throw, in which he will grab one of the opponent's legs and launch the opponent into the air. This is performed by holding forward and pressing triangle. Such initiation would best take place after the ground slash or sonic impact. As we all understand Dragon Ball Z to be very ki-based by nature, it is only fit that we take time to discuss Tenkaichi 2's ki involvement for effective combat. Stay tuned for this next episode, where we look into ki combat. This is ZeroAnnihilated, and you are watching Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2 Evolution.